Hello yogis, welcome to day 5 of your core series. Hopefully you're feeling strong and confident and really powerful from the last few days of practice. Today we're going to be working on our low core, low abdominals. I'm super excited for this practice. It's going to be hot, it's going to be fiery. You're going to feel your core turn on and it's going to make you feel nice and warm and sweaty, and I'm super excited for it. Are you ready to get started? Get on your mats and turn some music on and we will get started on our backs. Okay, we're gonna get started on our back, so roll down onto your back and close your eyes here. Just place your hands onto your low belly and bring your awareness there. And take a big inhale down towards your belly. And then a big exhale, maybe side out, let it go. I just want you to connect to that low abdominal area. Bring your awareness there. Maybe give it some love before we fire it up. Maybe create intention for your practice today. Maybe something that you come back to when things get a little challenging. Maybe it's I'm okay, or I can do this, or breathe. And just take one more inhale here. As you exhale, you can blink open the eyes. Start to bring your knees into tabletop, starting to stack your knees over your hips, flex through the feet. And then now take your hands and press them into your thighs. So you're going to press your palms into your thighs, and you're also going to press your thighs back into your palms. Your low back should be touching the mat. And then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze everything nice and tight. Hold here. Really starting to engage the abdominal wall. Breathe into the belly. And then try to squeeze the belly button towards the spine. Hold here. You should be shaking. You should definitely feel your core start to turn on. If you want to bring a little bit more heat into the pose, you start to lift your chest up, and you should feel that chest and that shoulder girdle start to shake already. The core is starting to shake. Hold and press, press, press. The more that you press into the legs, the harder this is going to be. So big inhale, big exhale. Holding here, breathing here, keep pressing, keep holding. Hold and for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Send the feet up towards the sky. Take the hands and place them underneath the low back. And then when you're ready, we're going to start to drop both heels down towards the mat, just 35 degrees. Good. Engage your core, press that low back into the earth, and then drop them halfway. Good. Hold, squeeze the core in towards, squeeze the belly in towards the spine. Hold here. Big inhale. As you exhale, come down a little bit more, starting to hover the feet as close as you can, as long as the low back is touching the earth. Hold. Squeeze the legs together. Big inhale here. Big exhale. As you inhale, start to bring the legs back up towards the sky. Good. Going through that one more time. Big inhale here. As you exhale, drop them down just a little bit, maybe 35 degrees. Hold here. Really think strong core and strong quads, strong legs. Flex through the feet, maybe even spread your toes. Big inhale here. As you exhale, come down halfway. Hold. So start to feel a shake here. Big inhale here. Exhale, come down a little bit more. Maybe bring the feet down to hover and hold. Press the low back into the earth. Maybe you start to lift the chest and the head off of the earth. Good. Big inhale. Big exhale. We're going to come up slowly. So as you inhale, start to bring up the feet halfway. Hold. A little bit more. All the way to the top. Drop the head. Beautiful. Now just taking some faster leg lifts. So as you inhale, start to drop the heels down. Exhale, raise them up. Good. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. As long as that your low back is pressing on the earth, then you should be good. But if you start to notice that the low back starts to lift as you drop your heels down, you've gone too far. So only go to that place where your low back feels supported and your core feels strong. Good. Going through these a few more times. Maybe if you want to add on, you take the hands and reach them forward, lift the chest up, find that little crunch. Toes lift. Gaze comes towards the feet. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Last one. Stay low. Start to flutter the feet. Maybe point the toes here and start to flutter up and down. Engage your core. Think solid core here. Think like someone's punching you in the gut. And then you're just trying to hollow out the low core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the legs back up. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Maybe a little rock from side to side. Beautiful. When you're ready, extend the legs back high. And then we're going to go through that, just leg lifts a couple more times here. Drop the heels down on the inhale. And exhale, lift them up. Maybe your hands are underneath the glutes, or maybe just by your sides. Maybe you extend the chest high. Maybe you lift the chest high as you drop the heels towards the floor and lift up. Good. Just going for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Lift up, hold here, drop the head down, hands come back underneath the glutes if they're not there already. And we're just going to start to lift the hips off of the earth. Lift and lower, and think like the smallest little movement here. So like you're sliding a piece of paper underneath your low back. So little lift. And then as you lift, can you try not to bring the feet forward towards the face? You want to keep the feet stacked over the hips. So really using the low abs to lift up the hips, the glutes. Good. Holding here. If you have a little bend through your knees, that's okay. Just really want to use our core to lift our hips. Good. Let's go a little faster for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels down, lift them up, and then lift the hips up. Drop the heels down, lift up, lift the hips up. Good. Little leg lift to reverse crunch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, knowing that the feet don't need to come all the way to the earth, knowing to stop when you need to stop. That's okay. Maybe you just come here and then lift. Here and then lift. Let's go for 2. And last one. Good. Now we're going to lift the hips up and then kind of twist the side to side, little corkscrew with the hips. Press the hands into the earth, lift up. The feet can come over the face this time. That's all good for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips down. Draw the knees in towards your chest. A little squeeze here. And then take the right leg and cross it over the left. Maybe you stay here and this is enough. Or maybe you start to hook that right foot around the left ankle. Finding your eagle legs. Right arm underneath the left. Finding your eagle arms. Maybe you hold on to your shoulders here and this is enough. No big deal. Big inhale to lengthen everything nice and long. Exhale, squeeze everything nice and tight. Inhale, nice and long. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale and exhale. For 5, 4, 3, pressing the low back into the earth. Last 2. And 1, squeeze everything together. Squeeze the knees and the elbows really, really tight. Low abs tuck in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross. And then switch sides. Left leg over top of the right. Find that hook if you can. Left arm underneath the right. When you're ready, inhale, extend. As you exhale, up and squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Maybe you exhale through the mouth and that feels better. You can totally do that. Inhale, extend, and exhale, squeeze everything super tight for 5, for 4, last 3, 2, up and hold on 1, hold here, squeeze everything super tight, tuck the belly in, lift a little higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unwind, draw the knees in towards your chest. Little rock from side to side here. Breathing into this. And we're going to find a little hollow hold here, or a low boat, half boat. So you start to send the legs towards the top of the mat. I like to point through my feet, press the low back into the earth, lift the chest, hover the heels, hover the chest up, hold here. Squeeze that low belly in. Really think of that nice curve in the belly. So belly button to spine, big inhale here. As you exhale, lift up. Find your boat pose. Maybe you bend through your knees, or maybe you straighten the legs. As you exhale, lower. Inhale here, and then exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. It's like a little V-sit here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold. Maybe hold on to the hamstrings. Really broaden through the collarbones, sit high onto the sit bones, straighten the legs if that feels okay. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles, roll over the shins. Plant the palms onto the earth. Find your high plank. Step the feet back. Feet together, more challenging. Feet apart, a little bit easier. Stack the shoulders over the wrist. Press into all 10 fingertips, all 10 knuckles. Really press into the hands here. Holding, breathing. We're going to lift the hips up and back. Find a little down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Draw the right knee towards the chest. Squeeze it in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, squeeze it in. Good for 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. This time stay forward, knee tucked into the chest, hold here. Drop the knee down towards the right wrist. Lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and back, down dog. Right foot meets the left. Pedal that out. Coming into that second side, left leg floats high towards the sky. Draw the left knee in towards your chest, squeeze it in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Last 5 and 4. Last 3, 2. The last one, we're going to hold our knee forward and then drop it down to the wrist. Lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Send it up and back. Down dog. Plant the left foot down. Walk it out. When you're ready, drop the knees down. Find your child's pose. Let it go. Maybe big inhale through the nose. And then exhale, side out, let it go. Beautiful work, yogis. Day 5 of your core series. Crushing through this. Your core should be feeling it. You should be feeling strong and powerful and confident. And then when you're ready, start to walk yourself forward. Find a Sphinx pose. Stretch out the core here. Fingers point towards the top of the mat. Really press into the elbows and close your eyes. Soften through your tailbones. Soften through your glutes. Maybe shake the hips from side to side. Breathe here. Big inhale. And then exhale, let it go. One more inhale. And exhale, let it go. And maybe you find Belly Shavasana, starting to drop the elbows down. Forehead drops towards the mat or the back of the hands. And you can stay in your belly shavasana for as long as you'd like. There's no rush getting up. I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me for day 5 of your core series. Thanks again from my heart to yours. Namaste.